Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we have some incredible news to share with you. PlayStation is launching Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on PC later, next month. It's got like July 20th. So here's the thing, man. This is the banger of all bangers that was reportedly designed to run on like the fastest SSD. That not kidding. So this is going to be interesting to see how this thing runs on PC. Now we might get direct storage, we might get like really whack settings when it comes to like memory and all of that other fun stuff, but for the most part this is only made possible by Nixus. Cabbage, OCD gamer, how is it going, my friends? I can't believe we're gonna get to play Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart on PC with ray trace freaking shadows. This is gonna be incredible. Ratchet and Clank comes to Steam Deck. What's up, Richard G? How's it going? So apparently, that one stream that we were doing was was I guess the secret showcase was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart coming to PC, but they just put that up on the channel. It was just a short little video. It was like 3 minutes or something. Really, really cool. Very, very nice of Sony to make sure the PC guys get taken care of. Um, very nice of them. So, guys, I did a poll over on Twitter. This is like the most responses I have ever gotten on one of my little silly, stupid Twitter polls, but I posted it like right under the PlayStation announcement, like literally right under this thing. Like right when they said it, I was like the first one. I was like, how many PlayStation exclusives will come to PC before we get that secret showcase PlayStation was holding back? Dude, there's 1,816 votes, and 52% said all of them. all of them, all of them are gonna come to PC before we get that secret showcase, dude. That's so hilarious, man. Dude, that's so freaking hilarious. They come out with that showcase, they show you all these games of service, and they're like, oh, yeah, by the way, just to make it sting just a little bit more, we're bringing Ratchet and Clank to PC. That's hilarious. I don't know why you guys aren't laughing. I find that very funny. You remember last year when it was us Xbox fans that were feeling down and we were feeling bad, and the ponies, dude, the ponies, they were just so nice to us, and they helped us through that, and they, with their words of encouragement that Xbox has got no games and Xbox games are trash and blah blah blah, and they were just there to always, every time we would try to come up and be like just a little bit happy, they would kick the stool right out from under us again. Well, yeah, that's what PlayStation's doing to them. And it's like poetic justice, bro. It's like, wow, man, I love you, PlayStation. You are so nice to these ponies, dude. You have got them seriously like on suicide watch, bro. This is incredible. Like, this is incredible. They're not over on Twitter. And every time you say something, they're like, well, what about Xbox? What about Xbox? What about Xbox, bro? We get a showcase in a week and a half. We'll find out then, man. We waited patiently till next E3. It's our turn now, buddy. It's our turn. Now we get to see our next E3. I can't wait for all the promises and hope and dreams and everything. Help me find pony agents to organize the top secret showcase number 2. We're gonna get Bloodborne and we're gonna get all this stuff. We're probably gonna get Bloodborne on PC before we get that secret showcase, bro. We'll probably get Bloodborne on PC before we get a secret showcase. Can you imagine that? Oh my gosh. I wonder how the Peggies are going about their business today. I hope they're having a good I hope you're having a great day. Oh, we need more exclusives. Spread the copium. Let's get on that copium. We need more exclusives. They're like, We can just talk about Xbox. We'll just talk about Xbox for the next 18 months and it'll be fine, man. We'll get through this. Well, yeah, dude. I mean, it helps me. Like when I don't have anything to cover on Xbox, I just cover PlayStation. It helps me get through any drought. So yeah, exclusive games no longer matter. Oh, they don't matter no more. The exclusives don't matter no more. This quality. Four exclusive games this year. Those ponies, Reforge and MBG. Marlon better keep that same energy. I don't think they will. They'll just e-bag off that. You already got Reforge Gaming trying to stir up drama over Diablo 4, man. And I'm like, really, dude? Diablo 4 is probably like it's sounding like it's gonna be the pinnacle of Blizzard's freaking Diablo series, man. Oh, look at that. All 75 gigs already downloaded. I'll be playing that. The cope is real. They did this back in the I know, dude, it's so bad. They just got through 18 months and then they get this showcase. And now they're all sad. Like, what are you guys sad about? There was games. There were games. All we have left is Spider-Man. oh, oh my goodness. IGN, bro. I think IGN is a joke. All of them channels, man. They're like, oh gosh, poor PlayStation. No, there's nothing poor about PlayStation, bro. They did this to themselves. They put themselves in this predicament. Well, actually, they didn't put themselves in a predicament, really, is what they saw were numbers, and the numbers never lie. They never lie. Replayed Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart after the easy platinum. I have no idea. I know I didn't platinum it. Damage control coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. The Peggies. The Peggies are coming out in full force, guys. The Peggies. They'll be sitting there trying to tell you how bad the Xbox show is. And I'll be like, dude, more in alt event than anything else. Yeah, I've been saying they've been talking a lot, and it's too early to be acting like this gen is over. Yeah, dude, they've been trying to convince us that Xbox is doomed and Xbox ain't got nothing and blah blah blah. And it's like it's funny. If you look at last generation, Xbox had a better lineup at launch, right? I mean, that's indisputable. This generation, PlayStation had a better lineup at launch, and then like the PlayStation had a better lineup. The PlayStation 4 generation was like really heavy with exclusives toward the end of the generation, where Microsoft was kind of light. But now this generation, dude, it kind of feels like it's gonna flip, man. Kind of feels like it's gonna flip. Is Xbox better than PlayStation? I think these consoles, bro, are pretty close to the same. But I think the new direction that PlayStation's going, OCA, kind of feel like I kind of feel like older PlayStation fans aren't gonna be okay with it, man. Rift Apart was only possible on that Magic SSD. I know. It's so magic. Dude, that game would 100% ran on a PlayStation 4. I don't know why they tried to lie to everybody. That's just so stupid. Everybody's going to find out in 2 months. Everybody's going to find out. Like we're going to know for sure that that game will run on an HDD, bro. Xbox got exclusive games. Too bad they no longer count. You know, huh? I think this generation's gonna like, dude. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was starting to have some doubts about what Xbox was doing. I was starting to have some doubts that, like, dude, they're really gonna just kind of tone down a bit. Well, no, I don't necessarily feel like they've toned down the visuals or the performance or anything like that. I don't think like Xbox has toned down. I feel like with what we've seen from Xbox so far was pretty much within my expectations for the most part, in terms of like, when we're getting 60 FPS and like better performance out of the games. Visual wise, it's been pretty much within my expectations for the most part. Processor pony here. What's up, Dave D? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I don't know, man. I bet after the showcase game wise, Xbox will take the lead. They show Avowed and Hellblade 2 for 2024 while PS gets fair games. Original Ubisoft. Ubisoft original. It's over. That's so bad. They're like, this is the PlayStation quality now? You're trying to tell us Ubisoft? I'm not even joking, dude. Like Spider-Man 2 kind of looked like Ubisoft too, bro. Professor. I mean, I'll rejudge. I will judge Spider-Man 2 from when I get it on my own console, on my own screen. I'll judge it again then, but like I don't know, man. Them graphics did not. Where's the Bud Light, man? Oh, I don't have a Bud Light tonight. I drank it. Oh, I'm just joking. It's in the fridge. In all honesty, both consoles have let us down this year. Yeah, for sure. Frog, I don't want to hype myself up for disappointment, but Xbox has been given hints on what's to come and their recent showcase promotion plus insiders pointing to big showcase. I would ignore this. I would ignore the insiders. I would ignore those guys right out, bro. And everybody that's out there really hyping it, don't let them hype you up, bro. Like, let's see what Xbox has and let's see if it's worth being hyped over. You know what I mean? Not everything is worth being hyped over. They could pull another freaking like showcase like they did the last one and it just be like, eh. You know, that 12 months one wasn't bad, but it was irritating that everything didn't happen. And I want to see them have stuff that's like, yeah, this is going to happen. Concord looks like we got Starfield at home. The burger was supposed to be the sandwich in the Starfield reveal. Maybe. Skeptical. Yeah, exactly. Be skeptical, guys. Go into this thing skeptical. Don't be going in there being like, yeah, man, this is gonna be the best show ever, and we're gonna show them ponies. Don't be going in there with that attitude. If you're going in with that attitude, then it's probably not gonna work out for you, man. Just take it one step at a time. Not used to typing on the tablet. You're watching me on a big screen. But remember, there's games that's been in development for years that we've seen teasers for. Yeah, yeah. There's definitely some stuff they could show us. There's definitely some stuff they could show us. I would rather not sit and like. I would rather not sit and like get myself hyped up for stuff that might not come. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be surprised when the show actually happens. I want to just be surprised. So I am going to do Jeff Keighley's show as well. I'm going to leave work early, come home and do that show. So we will be live streaming Summer Game Fest as well. But I'm realistic, meaning Hellblade and Avowed. Anything else is crazy for me. Yeah. More faith than that. More faith in it though than most. I do have. I'm not going to lie to you guys and say that I don't have faith. I do have faith that Microsoft is going to show us stuff. I do, but I also am keeping my expectations realistic that not everything is going to be something that like everybody's going to want to play. You know what I mean? Because it's Game Pass, bro. Like we're gonna see some projects that just aren't going to be there where everybody wants them to be. The Xbox Game Shows is gonna be on 10 out of I don't know. I don't know, Sam. Maybe a 15. Maybe a 15 out of 10. It's gonna be the best showcase we've ever freaking seen, man. Xbox isn't holding back. This isn't PlayStation, bro. We're not holding back. We're showing everything. Same as he is. We should see at least gameplay from games. 3 to 4 years since most of the studio's been working. Yeah, I could say that I would like to see some. I want to see some gameplay. I do. I want to see some gameplay. Free movie tickets kind of makes me think it could be a movie, though. Yeah. I'm just hoping we get Amped 4. Amped 4, and I'll be happy, bro. Amped 4, and I will be happy. Did you hear about the Ratchet? Yeah, dude. Nah, that doesn't bother me at all. Does not bother me at all. Well, it does kind of bother me because I have to buy a second copy if I want to play it. And that's frustrating, dude. I hate having to buy 2 copies of these PlayStation games when they come to PC. I want them to come day and date and offer dual entitlement, just like they do with Xbox. PlayStation can't afford that. They can't afford that. Well, I mean, yeah, they can, dude. I'm buying the game. Why do I have to pay twice for it? Marcus Fink's collection, Banjo Kazooie, and perhaps Conquer remake. Dude, if we got a Conquer remake, that'd be pretty cool. The Marcus Fink's collection, Phoenix collection, I don't know, dude. Is that even real? I don't know if that's real or if that's just some fan want, bro. I mean, if that's something that we're just setting ourselves up for failure, that's like me. That's like me saying, I just want a SOCOM game. I just want a SOCOM game. Ratchet and Stank is coming to PC. Yes, sir, it is. On a super fast SSD. You gotta have a PS5 SSD. Stalker 2, yeah, I really hope that they show Stalker 2 off in a release date. That would be cool, man. If we got a Stalker 2 video with a release date, that'd be cool. The rumor we weren't getting any Square Enix games this generation turned out to be a lie as well. Infinity Stash, Dragon Quest Adventures. Yeah, give me a Gears game, I'll be good. Give me one Gears game and I'll be happy. I'm not sure Conker's seems unique sense of humor would fly these days. It might. I mean, we just got didn't we just get that one game that High on Life, bro? You really think that Conquer Bad Fur Day is worse than High on Life? What do I see him in 5 years from now? Dragging money out of our pockets still for mid games. Just try. I just try. I'm just tired of Sony trying to squeeze every last penny out of its fan base. It really does, man. It really does. It is very frustrating, bro, to like spend that much money on PlayStation. And dude, this generation for PlayStation has been kind of disappointing, man. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna sit here and try to tell you that the PlayStation 5 is great. No, dude, it kind of feels a lot more disappointing than what I expected from PlayStation. Able to get away with a buff chick getting plowed conquers nothing. I know. Think of the of our gang. Yeah. It might be all right. There was different Diablo and Lords of the Fallen trailer I haven't seen on YouTube. Yeah. I'm pretty pumped for Diablo, man. I'm pretty pumped for Diablo. I get to play that in just a couple days. Oh, series games on 1X? No. Yeah, technically you can, but you have to stream them. No a coil one on PC. For more D4 or Street Fighter 6. Probably D4. Street Fighter 6 I will pick up as well. As soon as my check hits my bank, I will pre-order Street Fighter. I wasn't going to, but I think I am gonna pick it up. So tomorrow morning I will pick that up. Well, thanks, YouTube. That's good, man. So like every time I do one of these, like if I swear something in one of these live streams, bro, YouTube will like yellow my thing. So I have to like request a review. What are the odds of Scalebound appearing out of nowhere? It's possible. It is possible. I do think it's possible, Combat Wombat. Um, I do. I do think that Scalebound is a possible game that they would revive, man. I think that is possible. Especially now that the consoles have more power, I do think that's possible. Frog did a swear. I didn't do a swear on this one with Diablo. How are you gonna have time to play anything else? Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. Doing good, Joe. How you doing, buddy? It is gonna be tough, man, to play Diablo 4 and Tears of the freaking Kingdom, man. Well, you know what, dude? Their game's worth playing. There's a lot of other stuff out there not worth playing. I just covered this game today, Strayed Lights. I got a review code for that, and I was playing that, and for the most part, dude, I really like that game. I like the fact that I like it, and and it feels good, but it kind of feels a little wonky, but I was starting to get used to it toward the end of the video. Oh, it wasn't a power issue. It took money from Xbox to use it in other projects, and then returns weren't enough to cover the dumb idea. Yeah. Did you play We Happy Few? I didn't. I didn't play that. Sorry. I did play We Happy Few, but I just didn't get into it. Oh, it wasn't exactly something that I wasn't feeling about it. What's making you sleepy? I picked up this other game, Bramble and something like the Force King or something. No, I don't need no sleep. It was just go back to work day, bro. Oh, I always yawn, man. I'm a yawner. This vape makes me yawn. I need to quit vaping. I need to quit vaping. Ooh, look at that. Dang, baby. I got nachos. 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 Moment of silence for the Sony Showcase guys. I know. Can we take a moment of silence for the Sony Showcase guys? Mmm. Avocados. I think she likes me fat, bro. Mmm. I don't like eating in front of you guys. It's kind of rude. I'll just pretend you're all eating dinner right now and we're sitting at the table talking. So, guys, tell me about your school day today. Oh, wait, I forgot you're out of school now. I know. My wife is Sicilian, bro. She likes to cook. If you're getting hungry, yeah, blame me. I'm gonna have to set this down my desk. Oh man, I love your wife. I know. Uh, power move that isn't. Oh, I think. What if they drop freaking Grand Theft Auto 6? No, no Mellow Yellow tonight. I drank 2 cases of that this weekend. I think I'm good. I always do that when I have long weekends, man. I drink a lot of soda. I don't know why. Streaming games on the Xbox One X. It's not too bad to get like 1080p 60. It's not too bad, but I would recommend having your Xbox plugged into an Ethernet. Captain Crunch, yeah. Yeah, way too much sugar, man, for a weekend. Didn't 360 have the GTA 4 marketing deal? I'd like to see Xbox pay for it. Don't you remember the dude came out with it like tattooed on his arm? when they were showing it off, dude. You don't remember that? Square Enix is ruining their own life. I think this Final Fantasy is going to be great, but I think they're shooting themselves in their own foot. Rockstar's not dumb enough to do that. Square Enix should probably stop believing Sony's lies about the what do they call that thing again? The virtuous cycle. No, there's a lot of Xbox fans that would love to play Final Fantasy. But PlayStation always trying to lock everything to their little PlayStation ecosystem. Just being off, yeah. Yeah. Suddenly a boat with Xbox 360. Yeah, I think when a lot of people saw that price for the PlayStation, they did probably buy an Xbox. $300, man, versus $600. I paid $600 for that PlayStation 3, man. That was such a waste of money. Because those tech demos that it launched with, dude. Number one pre-order on Sony is Mortal Kombat. Nice. Yeah, and on PlayStation, you got to pay that day. I could definitely see PS4, PS5 Pro being $600-700. Well, when it first launched, it had a Blu-ray player in it, and those were like super expensive. And then it had like the cell processor and all the other marketing mumbo jumbo that PlayStation can muster. No, it really was. Them Blu-ray players were like $1,000, $800. I think $800 was like the cheapest you can get. And that was for like a Magnavox, bro. I love Chivalry. Chivalry 2. What's up, Jet? How's it going, man? There was a lot of hype. There was a lot of hype surrounding PS3 when that thing came out. Especially in my generation of gamers, man. Like there was a lot of hype for that thing. But a lot of that hype went out the window because the 360 was cheaper. Yeah, I'm gonna buy Street Fighter 6. I'm mainly interested in that world tour. Oh, wow. Huh. Yeah. I remember MotorStorm. I didn't care for Killzone at that time, but then I got Assassin's Creed, Gran Turismo Prologue, um, Need for Speed Pro Street. I think there was that Burnout Paradise that I picked up. Um, something Ghost Recon, Advanced Warfighter or something. Maybe I had that one on Xbox. This is an expensive month, Jet. I'm giving most of that money to Xbox. Out of all three of them, I would say that Final Fantasy 16 is probably the most anticipated. Don't get me wrong, I love Diablo, but I've been I've been like really excited for Final Fantasy 16. Hold on, guys. Let me go take this to the kitchen. I'm full. Sorry, my friends. I just had to take that, put that away. Ugh. I'll get Diablo probably next month. Why? Why? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I just had to take that away and get a water. Had to get something to drink, man. Hope the graphics are not too cartoony. No, it looks realistic, and it's got that medieval. The medieval setting is probably the thing I'm most hyped about for Final Fantasy, and it will be the first time it's ever went mature rated. Yeah, dude. The last Final Fantasy 15, like I played it, but man, that was very annoying. That was very annoying, man. The boy band. Yeah, dude. I mean, yeah, I wasn't really feel like the Series S on your table is getting disrespected by having controllers on top of it. It's got a $200 controller on it. How is that being disrespected? Here, I'll stand it up for you so you can see its big black mouth. Wide open. Ugh. What the heck? What the freak is this? Oh, don't disrespect that potato. Much better. Yeah, I mean, like Final Fantasy 15. I spent a lot of time in that. I played it on I bought it on the PS5 and I beat it on the PS5, and then I bought it again on Xbox and I played through most of it again on Xbox. Just discovered Generation Zero on Game Pass, and it's amazing. Very much like Redfall, but runs better. Yeah, Final Fantasy 16, 15. I've played. Currently playing God of War 2018, and while I like it so far, I feel like the game has been extremely overhyped and overrated by everyone. Um, God of War 2018 had a 2018 deserved that hype. Let 2018 deserve that hype. 2018 deserved the score it got. 2018 deserved the recognition that it got. It told a very decent story, and gameplay for 2018 was pretty adequate. 29 or Ragnarok just destroyed it. Everything they built with 2018, Ragnarok destroyed. For me, anyways. I like I love the older God of War games, but playing them now, dude, the controls are so terrible. First two Lightning games are all right. Yeah. Huh. I don't know, man. I really liked God of War 1, 2, and 3. 3 is my favorite. That's a bit much. I loved it. Personally, got the platinum. Well, there's some people are gonna love it. Some people are not. God of War 3. Never played a Final Fantasy game in my life. Shocking, I know. Well, now you got a pay station. Now you can play it. Yeah, I know a lot of people like God of War. I know there's a lot of people that say they like God of War Ragnarok, but then when they come into my DMs and tell me about their experience with God of War Ragnarok, it's completely different. So I don't know. I feel like I didn't really care much for the story of God of War Ragnarok. I don't like how they handled Ragnarok completely. I don't like how they handled the end of that game either. Gen Zero and Redfall. There's a game called Secret Worlds on Steam. Sorry, guys. Kill mythological creatures, and you get a new weapon each time. It's like God of War. Yeah. I like this other game that I've been playing on PC. It's called Bloody Spell or something. It reminds me of that old school God of War type stuff. Dude, where's my cursor at? It's called The Bloody Spell. Yes. Bloody Spell. That one's pretty cool. Is the kid less annoying in Ragnarok? No, he's more annoying. More annoying in Ragnarok. See, not over, but I feel like God of War 2018, while good, is extremely overrated. I think 2018 was definitely better. It doesn't really, dude, it doesn't really do the Norse saga very well, I don't think. Rambo on rails. Rambo on rails. Puzzles ruined it for me. Yep, I would have much rather have had it been like a 5 or 6 hour game. To be completely honest with you, Brandon, I think there was too much filler in it. boy, 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 get over here, read it, boy. I don't know. Maybe if I get some time, I'll sit down and I will. Maybe if I get some time again, I'll sit down and I'll give God of War Ragnarok another chance. I'll sit down and like play through it, slowly and spend more time exploring it and stuff. Now rumors moving to Egypt mythology. Um, why? He's got a family now. Why? After God of War Ragnarok, dude, he doesn't need to do anything. Nothing anymore. Spartan Total Warrior. Yeah. I mean, I've gotten I did start a second playthrough and I played more of it, but I did kind of rush it. I did kind of rush it because it started getting boring at about 5 hours. Started getting boring doing all of that stuff. So I just kind of was like just slogging through it. Yeah. Cause I wanted to finish it. I wanted to finish it and I was starting to get really irritated with it. So I was like, I just convinced myself to just get through it. Because I was getting frustrated with it. But now that I've had some time between it, maybe I can go back and play a little bit here and a little bit there and like really, sit down and play like a couple hours at a time and really give it, a better chance. Because yeah, dude, I did rush through it because it started getting boring at about 5 hours. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? It felt like so much filler. Yeah, the Greek mythology has always been more interesting for me. We're really good, but afterwards, the next 15 hours were yeah. Do you think okay, let me hold on. Let me God of War reboot coming soon to PlayStation. I took my time and took in all the greatness. Yeah, a lot of people took their time with it. I didn't. And I don't even feel cheated. I really don't. Like I don't feel cheated. I feel more irritated that I was playing filler stuff in a game that was supposed to be a full-fledged game with 2 parts in it. When they were talking about it, when I was getting myself hyped up for it, if you go over to the PlayStation thing and you watch that thing, it says, "Yeah, we had to cram 2 games into this." And I'm like, "Really, bro? Really?" Gotham Knights versus Spider-Man 2. I'll do a video when it comes out. Stop to look at some views for 5 minutes at a time. Really? Greek mythology has nothing on giant world. Spanning serpent that that was tossed across time. Spartan Total War was also on GameCube. I have a copy. Oh, I see. Yeah, everybody but the CMA has approved the deal, and the FTC or whatever. But they'll get to it eventually. They'll get to it eventually. Spartan was a great game. Spartan War. I think I did play that. Just having trouble remembering. Dude, I've played so many games in my life that I've kind of always been like this, dude. I've kind of always been like the person that just plays and plays and plays and plays so many games. I told you, man, I've lost 2 wives over video games. Not 1, but 2. So, how many exclusives do you think PlayStation will have on PC before that secret showcase comes out? That's a dedicated friend. I do miss the creativity that Sony held back on the PS1 and PS2 games like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, Ape Escape. There used to be a lot of good stuff that Sony used to do that they're just not. They don't care about anymore, bro. They don't care about it anymore. They've run the numbers. They've run the numbers, and they see that more people are playing live service games and spending more money there than they are on their exclusives. Playing Dolby Vision games? Yeah, sometimes I'll probably be playing Diablo 4 on Dolby Vision. I mean, I just checked out, what was it? Jedi Survivor has Dolby Vision. It looks pretty dang good. Sony is totally changing. Oh yeah, they are, dude. They're going all live service, man. Ported all the games to PC. Once they have a big enough number of games, they will eventually make their own store on PC and start releasing games day and date. My predictions. I think that their games will come day and date more, probably faster. Frog, I need them minimum specs for Ratchet and Clank. I need it now. Yeah, I don't think Jedi Survivor's fixed yet, dude. It's broken. It's Diablo, not Diablo. 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 More PS games to PC. They're all coming, Onyx. You just hold your ponies. I'd say hold your horses, but hold your ponies. Sucks because I want to play it. Actually, it Diablo. Diablo. You guys, dude. They might save themselves with going games of service, but I don't know, man. I don't know. You saying Diablo. Diablo. Ratchet and Clank ran on an HDD. I would need an emergency stream. I don't have. Do I have? Yeah, I have an HDD. I will. Oh, but then I got to delete all my PlayStation games, plug it into my PC. I don't really care. Waiting for games as long as. Oh no, we're not getting good, not broken games, bro. We're going to be getting broken games. The amount of people who ain't going to buy Jedi Survivor until it's fixed and then end up half price or more. Yeah. That really sucks. I mean, I played through it on PC. I just get it on just use EA Play Pro. Jet, just play it on EA Play Pro. It was good. It just had some stutter every once in a while. Just play it with the stutter. It was good. It's worth playing. But yeah, dude, just play it on EA Play Pro. Potato, potato. Potato, potato. I like potatoes. Ratchet and Clank is gonna look crazy on PC. Yeah, dude, ray trace shadows. That might actually look pretty good. Tater. I like taters. Did you see Colin Moriarty flip flopping saying that exclusives don't matter anymore? I did not see that, dude. These PlayStation fanboy guys, they gotta figure out a way to keep their super chats coming in, bro. They gotta figure out how to keep them super chats coming in. They get everybody all worked up, and now they're like, oh man, now how am I gonna keep my super chats? Oh, how am I gonna keep my super chats now if Xbox isn't gonna give me good stuff? Or if PlayStation, they're like, oh, we'll just talk about Xbox. Xbox is trash. I'm like, no, dude, you guys can't keep falling back on Xbox is trash, bro. Yeah. Can't wait to play Ratchet and Clank on my Steam Deck SD card. I know. That's gonna be funny. That's gonna be hilarious. I mean, we'll find out pretty quickly just how low it can go. I think Digital Foundry will come out and try to damage control that one pretty hard. I mean, they were already trying to damage control Spider-Man. He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It can't really tell on YouTube." I'm like, "Dude, you guys trash Xbox games when they're on YouTube. Like, where's the consistency there, bub? Well, I don't know. I lost it in the PlayStation. I lost it in the PlayStation suitcase somewhere. I'm like, yeah, dude, they were already trying to damage control that, bro. Supposed to be a professional, but it's just another MBG fanboy. Pretty much, exclusives don't matter. That's what Phil Spencer was saying. No, I'm just joking. That's what Phil Spencer said. Ratchet and Clank running and not looking like an N64 game on an SD card. In all seriousness though. The SSD doesn't have anything to do with the visuals on the PC, bro. Like literally nothing. I think Ratchet and Clank Rift Part's gonna run just fine. I mean, I think it'll run just fine on a 5400 RPM. Life is better than games, but oh, I know. I didn't even know until it was too late. Okay, didn't even know until it was too late. I'm like hyper. What's it called? I'm like hyper vigilant this time. But they said Ratchet was only possible on the PS5 Magic SSD. I mean, it does when it's high quality textures being streamed in like that. Yeah, I mean, like it'll be kind of interesting to see because I don't necessarily think Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart has super high quality textures though. Like it just doesn't. It has pretty much average textures. I mean, if you go look at it on PlayStation 5, it doesn't have like the greatest textures. Sony Ponies, PS has no games, only live service. That's so bad. You guys are so terrible. But PlayStation fanboys deserve it, dude. They're always there with something smart to say about Xbox, so they kind of deserve the pushback they're getting right now. They 100% deserve it. That new handheld device, PlayStation. Dude, MBG nailed it when he said the PlayStation Wii U, dude. A Wii U for PlayStation. He nailed it, bro. He nailed it. Oh, they can't take it, bro. They can't take it. $37 on Ratchet and Clank. Now you're gonna have to buy it again on PC, man. I spent what 80, $90 on it when it came out. I bought the deluxe edition, so yeah, dude, I'm feeling pretty bad about it too. I would really like my dual entitlement to start happening with PlayStation games. I would really like that to start happening. Sick and tired of having to buy these games twice. Cartoony graphics, but back and forth would be at 800p on an SD card, especially with the way other PS Studios games run on Steam Deck. I don't think so. Oh, you're talking about Steam Deck. You're talking about Steam Deck. Steam Deck. Yeah, okay. I see. I don't have a Steam Deck. I don't know what it's capable of. The Last of Us on Steam Deck. I didn't know you were. I didn't know you were looking. I didn't know you were. I missed that part. I missed that part. I thought we were talking about full-fledged PCs. I thought we were talking about full-fledged PCs. I didn't realize we were talking about Steam Deck. I apologize. Yeah, dude, I don't know how it's gonna run on Steam Deck. I don't even think PlayStation knows how it's gonna run on Steam Deck. They're like, is it even gonna run on PC? I haven't played far enough because it's boring. I was able to beat it in like 11 hours. Just keep with it, repeat. Keep with it. Steam Deck felt outdated when it couldn't run Hogwarts. Yeah, dude, Steam Deck. Why do you guys think I haven't made like super rush to go get one, man? I feel like Steam Deck is just a little bit. I don't know, man. I don't feel like Steam Deck is really gonna hit that sweet spot for me, man. I feel like it's like test equipment, bro. They should have went bigger. I wonder how many Xbox exclusives will come to PC. Just sell your consoles. I know, huh? That's so bad. Sell your consoles and buy a PC, man. 3.5 gig. Oh yeah, they did. They showed it running on that and it was running just fine. No, I mean I'm talking like when we go lower, when we go down to like 500 megabytes per second. Just because of the proposition. of having a portable emulation powerhouse. Oh yeah. Imagine Xbox announces BioShock remake. That would be kind of cool, but I thought they already upgraded it for Xbox and PlayStation. Didn't they already upgrade them? Oh man, or for PS4 Pro and Xbox One X, didn't they already get an upgrade? Enjoy my Steam Deck. However, it would be nice for something more powerful. Man, I hope Forza 8 is really good. Will support. I do too, Reed. I really do. Ah, I was playing Gran Turismo the other day, and I feel like Gran Turismo should be a little more whatchamacallit. I wish they Gran Turismo had better freaking better feedback, force feedback. Steam Deck is great for the price. APU is watts. Can't ask for more. Yeah, I mean, I can ask for more. I can just not buy it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to play games at low resolution. That's already bad enough. I deal with the Switch, man. I already deal with the Switch, bro. Skis. Play my Series X mostly. Last of Us multiplayer will be the game reveal for PS5 Pro. I know, huh? They're like, but it won't work on PS5. Frog thought I was going full pony, saying Ratchet and Clank count on standard PC. I know. It's like, don't go full pony, bro. Don't go full pony. Oh no. Oh gosh, please don't go full pony. Don't go full Xbot either, man. My gosh, these guys these days. I mean, it's fun to give the PlayStation fanboys a hard time because they're so ignorant, but I mean, at the same time, dude, like Xbox isn't out of the woods yet for better force feedback. I know, man. Gosh. No, don't joints because I've already got the best force feedback you can get because it's Fanatec and Fanatec is the best and it just has better feels. So no, dude, I'm not spending any more. APU is only 15 watt. The PlayStation table will be 299. Yeah, tablet. I don't know. I'm gonna get a Steam Deck. I just haven't. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of waiting to see if they're gonna bring out another model that has a little more power. I don't know, man. I don't know why I'm waiting for it. I don't know why. Honestly, I feel like I waited way too long for Steam Deck and now it's just pointless to buy one. I kind of do feel that way because I'm not going to use it. I know I'm not going to use it. I mean, I've played my Switch in handheld mode like for 20 minutes since I got Tears of the Kingdom, and then I was like, nope, I'm just gonna freaking I'll just play it on my monitor. Liza P drops on Game Pass. I'll be glued to my Xbox. Should wait. The Steam Deck is horrible. I'd rather jailbreak my Switch. I'm excited to try Liza P, but I don't know if I'll stick with it. I couldn't even stick with freaking gosh, what was that? Woe Long Fallen Dynasty, bro. I couldn't even stick with that longer than a couple hours. Dude, I get so irritated with them hardcore games now because I know I just don't have the time to like sit there and sit there. I'll just like laughing at Sony fanboys because they deserve what they deserve. I mean, honestly, I was gonna just buy Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, but it's locked at 60 frames on PC, and that's where I was gonna buy it was PC because I want to play those games at higher. I want to play those games at a higher freaking. I want to play those games at higher FPS. I'm deep into Wo Long and put it down because of Star Wars and Resident Evil 4. You ruined yourself, Patrick. Can't put those kind of games down, bro. They take too long to get back in there. They take too long to get back into the swing of things. Well, at least for me. At least for me, anyways, dude. I have such a hard time getting out of something like that and then trying to go back to it. Like I'm struggling so hard with Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. I just cannot seem to get myself back in a groove to keep playing it. I can't find a groove, man. I just can't do it. And I should be able to, but I just can't, dude. It's so it's so challenging where I'm at right now, and I learned so much, and now I don't even remember like half of the stuff to do, like trying to counter the McCurry counter and stuff. We'll long have two visual settings on PC like consoles, massive L. I installed it ASAP. Returnal was harder too, honestly. Yeah, Returnal is kind of an interesting game, man. I've been playing it on PlayStation 5. I've been playing it with somebody. QLI is a stupid. I made it to the what do we make it to? The fourth? We're on the fourth world on that. Yes, QLI is for the stupid ponies to play while they have diarrhea on the toilet. Oh, the longest war in history is the console wars. They nerfed Returnal. It was harder and better to me at launch. Yeah, they did nerf it too. They did nerf it, man, because I was not. I was, dude. I couldn't make it out of that first freaking world, man. Didn't understand the criticism when it launched. I don't think I had a whole lot of well, because it didn't look like a PlayStation first party banger, bro. It didn't look like a $70 AAA banger. I mean, even Redfall looked better than freaking than that, bro. And you can't say I'm lying, bro, because when I see it on the PC, dude, Returnal looks incredible. I was both, dude. I had a Sega and a Nintendo. I had a Sega Genesis and a Super Nintendo. Yeah. I mean, as long as the games run good, bro, that's usually I've I've changed a lot since those first days, Patrick. Since those first days of this generation, I've changed a lot. My outlook on this generation has changed a very lot, dude. I'm not as I'm not as hardcore for like it's got to be 60 frames a second in 4K. Like yeah, dude, 1080p at 60 to 120 frames. I'm okay with that. You know what I mean? On some games, I really do feel like we should be able to get higher resolution, but then I look at the games on PC and I'm like, how are we going to get higher resolution with 12 teraflops? Revived Infamous, dude. I would love them to revive Infamous. He'll show you how weak the PlayStation is. Oh yeah, dude. The visuals on PC blow the PS5 completely out of the door and kick it down the dang road. It's there's so much more visual freaking flavor to Returnal on PC. And you can adjust your field of view. Oh my gosh, it looks incredible. And it plays really, really good, really smooth, over 100 frames a second with ray tracing. I'm like, wow, wow, wow. I see. I'm not toxic. I'm not being toxic. Whenever I talk about PlayStation, I'm not being toxic. Case by case basis really depends on the game. Like for example, Jedi Survival runs like crap and looks blurry. Yeah, I played that on PC, Patrick. I didn't have the blurry issue. I got over 60 frames a second, dude. I was having a good time on PC, bro. I was maxed out on my settings and it looked good with ray tracing, all that stuff. Yeah, I didn't have the console problem with that, but it doesn't look too terrible on Xbox. As long as as long as you got VRR, it doesn't even you can't even tell. You can't even tell. You don't see no screen tearing or any of that stuff. Frog used to be a Peggy fanboy. I was. I was a Peggy. I was born a Peggy and died a bot. Jim has to go. He taking away my Sony single player bangers. I know, huh? Well, guys, I'm sorry that tonight's not going to be a longer stream. I really wish I could, but man, I'm tired tonight. Looks better than at launch, but like Cal's face was blur. Oh yeah, dude, I saw that and I was like, wow, this is terrible. This is terrible. In the performance mode, I just wasn't feeling it. Yeah. So, all right, my friends, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I got some interesting stuff planned for tomorrow, so it should be good. Hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Come on, there's 54 of us here. Hit that like button, guys. Let's get up to 54 likes. See if we can get up to 54 likes before we end the stream. Come on, fellas. Even to play Pony Tamer. I know I gotta go play some Pony Tamer. 10-4. Yep, you guys have a good night, man. You guys have a good night. Hit that like button on the way out, please. Please hit it. Please do that for me. I'd like likes. I like likes. We'll see you guys in the next one, man. Thanks for watching.